How's she going, my son, and welcome back to Undertale. We just saved Undyne from dehydration, so we're gonna go back and talk to her. I still think this person is Gaster. I don't have a lot of evidence. Don't snoop behind people's houses. You might be mistaken for a trash can. It's just the fact that they know so much. It's just kind of like getting under my skin a little bit. Okay. Now we're gonna save, just in case. I don't think there's any way to break this encounter, but you never know. I mean, we have the power of saving and reloading, we might as well abuse it. There's nothing wrong with playing God if you're good at it. Oh, the human arrives! Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends. Will you hang out? Yes. Okay, stand behind me. Psst. Make sure you give her this. She loves these. Papyrus, it's the first date. I don't know if I should be giving her the bone that soon, man. Sorry, I had to do it. Hi, Papyrus. Ready for your extra private one-on-one training? You bet I am. And I brought a friend. Hi, I don't think we've... Papyrus, you idiot. Why don't you two come in? Here, Undyne. My friend bought a gift for you. On their own. Thanks. I'll, put it with the others. So, are we ready to start? Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun. Oh, that never ceases to be funny. Just out the window. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I blew out the microphone at all, but it just tickles me the right way. So why are you here? To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? Yes, actually. Ho 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 ho! Well, I've got news for you, brat. You're on my battlefield now, and you aren't going to humiliate me. I'll tell you what's going to happen. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. We're going to become friends. You'll become so enamored with me. You'll be the one feeling humiliated for your actions. It's the perfect revenge. Why don't you have a seat? Interesting way to spin it. I can't believe he left through the window like that. Normally he nails the landing. One time, Alphys's, friend came over here. All he did was lie seductively on the piano and fed himself grapes. I don't really like that guy, but I admire his lifestyle. So, okay, so we know that's Mettaton. So here's the question. Was it before the first robot body? So it was the ghost. Was it the rectangular, the oddly sexy rectangular body, the first robot form? Or was it like a beta test of Mettaton EX? You know, just all different thoughts. In the sink is a teacup in the shape of a fish. Look inside the bone drawer? Yes. Hello, Toby. Silly dog. Here's the silverware drawer. It has forks, spoons, knives, tiny swords, axes, spears, nunchucks. This oven is some top-of-the-line MTT thing. But, you know, as much as technology advances, nothing beats food home-cooked with fire magic. If that's anything like an open grill, I agree. Open grill's real good. Humans suck, but their history kinda rules. Case in point, this giant sword! Historically, humans wielded swords up to 10 times their size. Right? Absolutely. Heh, I knew it! When I first heard that, I immediately wanted one. So me and Alphys built a giant sword together. She figured out all the specs herself. She's smart, huh? You liar! I've read Alphys's human history book collection. I know all about your giant swords, your colossal, alien-fighting robots, your supernatural princesses. There's no way you're going to fool me. I hate cold food, so Alphys fixed up my fridge so it heats up food instead. Hot fridge, the world's greatest invention. I wonder, could you actually do that? I guess it would be kind of like a warming tray like you get in like a cafeteria or something, huh? That'll be how that works. It's so nice to have you over. Why not take a seat at the table? What if I try to leave? Oh, leaving so soon? No. No, you're not. Well, okay then. You want to see my room? Too bad. No nerds allowed. Well, maybe some nerds. Oh. We all know what she's talking about, but it's fun to sit down and progress. No. Okay, no response. Sit down and progress? Yes. Boop. While I'm standing, I'm noticing. Comfortable? I'll get you something to drink. All set. What would you like? The spear. Hey, don't get up. You're the guest. Sit down and enjoy yourself. Why not just point to what you want? You can use the spear. I want a giant cup of sword. Believe me, I would gladly give you your fill of swords. If you weren't my beloved house guest. The fridge? You want to have the entire fridge? No. Okay, it doesn't say anything if you're pointing to nothing in particular. You can select her. Oh! Do you want some hot chocolate? Wait. I just remembered. That container's empty. I stopped getting it because it was always a hassle. Asgore kept getting marshmallows stuck in his beard. I can contest that would be a problem. Getting stuff stuck in your beard isn't any fun. Soda, sickly yellow liquid, select C. Oh, soda? Actually, even though you pointed to it, you don't look happy. That's fine. I think soda's gross too. It rots your teeth. It rots your mind. It rots your fighting spirit. Huh? Why do I have it? No. That face. That kitty face. We all know why she has it, which is... it's fun. Excuse me. That sugar's for the tea. I'm not going to give you a cup of sugar. What do I look like? The ice cream woman? Do ice cream women terrorize humanity with energy spears? Are their ice cream songs a prelude to destruction? Is that it? Yes. What? Really? That rules! Are you... hitting on me? I'm gonna try this for a little bit and see if it does a different response, but I think it's just a loop. Yeah, it looks like a loop. Oh well. Triggers for the team, Kai. Oh, it won't give me a chance to do the other response. Okay, well, I guess that's everything, so... T-Bucks. Tea, huh? Coming right up. It'll take a moment for the water to boil. Oh, Toby, your choice of sound effects is impeccable. Okay, it's all done. Here we are. Careful, it's hot. It's not that hot. Just drink it already. You take a sip of the tea. It's burning. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Nothing but the best for my absolutely precious friend. Hey, you know, it's kind of strange you chose that tea. Golden flower tea. That's Asgore's favorite kind. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. You're both total weenies! Sort of. You know, I was a pretty hot-headed kid. Once, to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I couldn't land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. Excuse me, do you want to know how to beat me? I went a little Jean-Luc Picard there. I said yes, and from that on, he trained me. One day, during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad. But he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked. Anyway, long story short, he kept training me. And now I'm the head of the Royal Guard. And so I'm the one who gets to train dorks to fight. Like, Papyrus. But, to be honest, I don't know if I can ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well, I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty freaking tough. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. I mean, look, he was supposed to capture you, and he ended up being friends with you instead. I could never send him into battle. He'd get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know? So, maybe he could do something else with his life? Oh, sorry. I was talking for so long. You're out of tea, aren't you? I'll get you some more. Wait a second. Papyrus. His cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now. And if he's not here to have it, you'll have to have it for him. Best part of the game. That's right. Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer than cooking. Which means that if I give you his lesson, we'll become closer than you can ever imagine. Afraid? We're going to be best friends. Oh god. I just love that animation. Or the lack thereof. Let's start with the sauce. New headcanon. She has her shelves on the roof so she can knock stuff down by stomping. Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound them to dust with your fists. How will you pound? With me. You pet the vegetable in an affectionate manner. Oh my god! Stop petting the enemy! I'll show you how it's done. We'll just scrape this into a bowl later. But for now, we add the noodles. Homemade noodles are the best. But I just buy store brand. They're the cheapest. Just put them in the pot. How will you put them in? Carefully. You place the noodles in one at a time. Then clank against the empty bottom. Nice. Alright, now it's time to stir the pasta. As a general rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it is. Ready? Let's do it. I'm gonna just very gently stir it. Stir harder. No, you gotta be careful with this kind of thing. Harder. No, man, we're cool. Let me do it. Poor pot. Ooh, that's the stuff. Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat. Let the stovetop symbolize your passion. Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back. I'm just gonna turn up a little bit. That looks reasonable, right? I guess I gotta turn it up a little more to get a reaction out of her. Very gently. Ugh, let me do it. She just cranks it up to max. Whoops. Oh. Oopsie doopsie. Ah. Man, no wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking. So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets? Oh, who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? I can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other. I understand if you feel that way about me. And if we can't be friends, that's okay. Because if we're not friends, it means I can destroy you without regret! I've been defeated. My house is in shambles. I even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final rematch. All out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come, hit me with all you've got. I want to see if I can accidentally kill her during this part. We've got a crit and everything. It only dealt 1 damage. What? What? That's the best you can manage? Even attacking at full force? You just can't muster any intent to hurt me, huh? Heh, you know what? I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first, I hated your stupid saturnine stick, but the way you hit me right now, it reminded me of someone I used to train with. Now I know you aren't just some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart. Just like him. Listen, human. It seems that you and Asgore are fated to fight. But knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually, some mean human will fall down here, and I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Oh, and if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human souls, cross the barrier, and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right? Now, let's get the hell out of this flaming house. Indeed. Well, that was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again another time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang out with Papyrus. So if you need me, drop by Snowdin, okay? Oh, and if you ever need help, just give Papyrus a ring, okay? Since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk to. Well, see you later, punk! Sounds like only fire lives here now. That's Undyne's house. It's a great place to... Yeah, that's my house. Hi, Undyne. How'd you get here so fast? I ran. Wowee, Undyne. Someday I want to be as strong and sweaty as you. Had to mention the sweaty. So you ran here just to be on the phone? Yep. Then you must have something extremely cool to say about your house. Nope. Oh god. This is gonna be fun. Okay. So we have the Undyne on our calls now as well, so we'll have to double back and see what she says about certain areas, if anything. She might only have dialogue for, you know, this point forward. But I doubt it with Toby. Toby sounds like the kind of guy who would go back and bother to put in more text. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Twitter's in the description as usual. Subscription is down there too. The Undyne date, ladies and gentlemen, probably one of the funniest freaking events in the game, even if you kind of don't go along with the hype and, like I did the first time I went through and, like, you know, smash the potato, or not the potatoes, the tomatoes, smash the tomato, I was about to call them potatoes again, smash the tomatoes, slam the noodles in there, crank up the stirring, and crank up the heat manually. Even if you're, like, super gentle and calm about it, she'll do it anyway, and the house will explode. Oh. And it's funny how you can tell her that you actually want to rub your victory in her face, and then her revenge is trying to be friends with you. Like, she has the Papyrus logic, where, you know, whatever you say, it'll work anyway. There is a bit of illusion of choice in this game, which is interesting, because there are some very meaningful choices in this game, so it throws you for a loop. You don't know which one's which until you do it yourself, which is cool. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and ciao for now.